couple of updates just to draw your attention to what I've been saying on Moodle. You realize you have bibliographies for your essays that are due. I'm now extending the deadline for that by 1 week to January 23rd. I hope no one minds the fact that I've extended it by 1 week. Let me give you a summary again of what I want you to do in the bibliographies. They should be annotated bibliographies. Everyone now should have had the essay topic that they're doing approved and have had feedback from me on email in terms of helping to define more narrowly what your topic is for the paper. The annotated bibliographies are intended for you to provide me with some titles that you will be using to do your essay, which is not due until the end of March, as you know. But you should begin now to identify which books and articles that you're going to use in undertaking your essay. And by annotated bibliography, what I mean is two things. One, I want to see references to articles and books in a proper standard historical format. And if you don't know what that is and you're unclear by now, you shouldn't be, because of the feedback on your the essays that you wrote last term. But if you're still confused, you should send me an email so that I can give you examples so that you know what you're doing. So I want the bibliography in a formal, proper form, which means author, exact title, place of publication, if it's in a journal, the journal title, and pages and dates. I want all that information correctly listed. And then what I want you to do, it doesn't have to be in sentence, it can be summary, point form. I want you to say what that particular article, a book is about in relation to your research topic. I don't want a long essay. I want 2 or 3 lines after the article or the book. And that's what I mean by annotated. So if that is unclear too, you send me an example on email, and I'll send it back and say, yes, you're doing it right, or if you're doing it wrong, I'll tell you what you should be doing. The second thing is I'm also extending the deadline for the book review to February 13th. I'll have 1 book suggested in the syllabus, but since I don't have a PDF of that book, I am putting other books in PDF on Google Drive, and we'll send that link out to everyone in the class so they can choose among those books. And if you want to do a different book, it must be a history book, not a novel. It must be a history book, and you must have my approval. So if that's not clear, send me an email.